So for every crazy, sexy, cool thing that happens during production on a film set, for every car that you get to blow up, for every bear that Will Ferrell gets to wrestle, there have been hours and hours and hours of extraordinarily boring drudge work done in an office somewhere setting the whole thing up. I'm not going to lie to you and say that pre-production paperwork is sexy or even interesting in any way, but I can guarantee you this. If you make 3 short movies in your life, you will skip the paperwork once, and you will never skip it again, because when you skip the paperwork, you're not just shooting yourself in the foot, you're shooting yourself in the foot with a .50 caliber armor-piercing sniper rifle, cutting your foot off, setting your foot on fire, and dropping your foot into the Grand Canyon. So pay attention. Now, there's a bunch of programs that have been built to automate this process on the computer, but like a lot of things in film, it never hurts to understand how it was done in the olden days on paper. So the first thing that you do when you get your script, and we have our script here, and it's 10 pages long, and it's written in standard screenplay format, so that we know that each page will end up being about a minute of screen time when it's all said and done. And the first thing we need to do, if it's not done already, is go through and number the scenes, which we do with a pencil. So find a scene, and if you don't know what a scene looks like, it starts with a slug line, which says interior third truck night, or exterior drainage ditch day, or exterior drainage ditch night, whatever. And beside the first one, you write a number 1. Then, continuing to the second scene, you write number 2, followed by 3, and then, of course, my personal favorite, 4, and on through the whole script. Then you grab a box of markers and get ready to color. Pay attention, because here comes the code. Principal cast is red, background is green, featured background is yellow, stunts is orange and special effects are blue, props is purple, vehicles and animals is pink, sound effects is brown, wardrobe gets circled, hair and makeup gets asterisks, and special equipment gets put in a box. Grab your markers, grab your script, go scene by scene, underline all the pertinent information, and you'll end up with one sexy, classy, stylish document. So now that that part of the breakdown process is done, we need to find a way to compare the relative lengths of each scene. And this is where film scheduling and pre-production work gets extremely tricky and very complicated, so I'm going to need you to pay very close attention to what I'm saying and doing. What you do is you take your page of numbered and colored script and lay it flat on the desk in front of you, and clearing your mind and soul of anxiety, fear, and worry so that your hands act with clear and purposeful intention. You grip the top of the page and bring it down to meet the bottom of the page, and flatten, and repeat, and repeat. And what you end up with, thanks to the power of physics and math, is a page of broken down script that's been divided into 8 one-inch chunks. And because film people are extremely creative, these 8 one-inch chunks of page are referred to as page eighths, and page eighths are used to describe the length of a scene in a script. So you go through and you see how many chunks make up your scene. So scene 1 is 1 chunk, so it's 1/8, and scene 2 is also 1 chunk, so it's 1/8. Scene 3 is 1/8, and scene 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. So what we have now is not a script anymore, it's a blueprint from which we can extract all kinds of valuable information really easily. And what we do is we take information like actors, like wardrobe, like stunts, like props, and lengths of scenes, and we suck those out, and we take that information and we jam it into a thing called a page breakdown sheet, which I am not going to talk about right now because I'm boring myself so badly I'm going to barf on my desk.